One got knocked down, he won't get up again. The other went knocked him down. One got knocked down, and now he's fucking dead. The other went knocked him out. Combo breaker!
You know, every hero's got their antagonist, their arch rival, their nemesis, their evil counterpart, and indie game heroes are no exception. Like Riskey Boots, the Queen of the Seven Seas, and the adversary to Shantae, and Black Knight, the evil counterpart to Shovel Knight. Riskey Boots, the best pirate in fiction, being one of the best side characters in Shantae as well. I mean, she's not as good as Shantae, or Roddy Tops actually, and really, I mean, she beats out Bolo for sure. But now I've lost track. Who the hell were we even talking about? Oh, right here. Roddy Tops, the green zombie chick and best friend to Shantae. Riskey Boots. She's a pirate and enemy to Shantae. So let's go ahead and talk about her equipment and powers, I suppose. Well, she actually doesn't necessarily have any powers, but despite wearing very little clothing in general, she has a decently high cold resistance, as she's shown from the Frostbite Island level, where characters like Shantae are severely affected by this, but she seems to be capable of performing perfectly fine under this effect. Also, she's capable of performing this wicked slide kick and a midair dash. But let's get on to her equipment now. She has a flintlock pistol that carries unlimited bullets, and you never need to reload it. Not only is it good for spamming single shots, but it also has a shotgun variation, and also freaking tracking missiles, which doesn't make sense at all, time period wise, or just how the gun works. But following cartoon logic, Riskey can actually use her hat to glide like a parachute, and even stand under upwards drafts to launch herself upwards. She also wields a scimitar, which is basically a pirate sword that she uses to swing for slashing at her foes and vicious melee strikes. Now, Riskey Boots' best equipment is by far her Riskey Boots. Yes, Riskey Boots is Riskey Boots. I know that's repetitively redundant to repeat, but let's go ahead and talk about what these things do. These boots are insane. They allow her to travel so fast that she can run over lava, water, spikes with absolute ease, even run through layers of stone with no issue. Riskey also has a cannon, however, she uses it for cannon things. Oh, and also fucking jumping higher by firing it straight down. How do you even carry a cannon around for that? She's got a never skip arm day, or leg day for a matter of fact. Well, Riskey Boots is actually quite strong, as I was just talking about there. Not only can she carry around all that shit, but she's also able to take out the Poop Toot, which is a giant living pirate ship. She took out the Giga Mermaid, and all the Barons, and on her own, might I add. Plus, she was able to match Shantae at her strongest, which is really impressive since Shantae killed large sandworms the size of towers, and in the bad ending of the game, she destroyed the Genie Realm. Now, before anybody says anything, Riskey Boots fought her literally seconds before she destroyed the Genie Realm, meaning that she can fully scale to Shantae. Damn, she's strong. Think about that. Other pirates just sit around and they pillage and drink rum and shit. But no, Riskey Boots will mess you up. Riskey is actually really fast too, like freaky fast. She can run across lava and fire as well as dodge She can dodge fire as well as lightning bolts from the Giga Mermaid, and she's fought Shantae, who's also dodged bullets from Flintlock Pistol and lightning. Damn, she's fast. Hell, like really fast. That's ridiculous. Now, Riskey is also durable as hell, as she's able to run through solid stone. She survived lightning bolts and being hit with giant mermaid tails, and hits from Shantae, the same Shantae who destroyed the Genie Realm as I mentioned earlier, and she's fought all the same giant powerful bosses Shantae has as well. Riskey is actually pretty smart when it comes to just battle tactics, as she's led an army of pirates, taking out all of the Barons, and even fought Shantae rather evenly. Not to mention, she's actually tricked Shantae's uncle into making a machine that made Shantae evil, and really, while she does seem perfect, she does have a few flaws. She's pretty useless unarmed in combat, and this can get in the way. However, this is why she carries all sorts of weapons, from range to up close. Oh, Shovel Knight. I hate this game and I love this game so much. See, the game is really freaking hard and there's bosses I can't beat and it takes me like forever and I almost cry trying to beat them and I hate it so much. But at the same time, it's really fun and innovative and retro and I love it because it reminds me of old school games. But we're not here to talk about my relationship with this game. We're here to talk about the Black Knight. So let's go ahead and talk about what powers and arsenal he brings to the table for this fight. He can use dark magic to create energy projectiles. He also has frickin' wings that he can fly around, just kinda like Kratos style. And he can even create frickin' meteors that rain down from the sky and fire and brimstone. He also wields an iconic shovel blade, just like his rival Shovel Knight, as well as he wears some pretty durable black armor, which looks just like Shovel Knight. Also, be warned, I'm going to say Shovel Knight probably more times than I say Black Knight in this entire review of Black Knight. So the Black Knight is rather strong, as he's capable of matching Shovel Knight, who, as I've mentioned in previous episodes, can destroy skeletons and stones, and even match the Enchantress, who covered the map in a storm, and he's even fought Kratos and the Battletoads. And since Shovel Knight can do that, and the Black Knight has matched him multiple times in combat throughout the story, it's reasonable to say he can scale to him. He's fast enough to fight Shovel Knight, who's dodged lightning from the Phantom Striker, and even dodged other magical attacks, like fireballs, and even hits from Kratos. Yeah, I'm saying Kratos a shit ton too. He's super durable as, well, you guessed it, he's survived attacks from Shovel Knight, the same Shovel Knight who, as I mentioned earlier, fought Kratos, as well as the Enchantress. Now, the Black Knight is a skilled warrior, and he is a capable fighter, as we've seen him fight Shovel Knight, and even Spectre Knight, who are both incredibly skilled warriors and capable in their own right, so this should show how well Black Knight is able to keep up with them. But the Black Knight is not perfect. He's actually really overconfident, which can lead to his downfall in combat. Riskey Boots is sailing her ship as it arrives at a small dock of a small town. She steps down from her ship and looks around as Black Knight points his shovel blade at her. Riskey glares at him. The Black Knight swings at Riskey, who dashes backwards and draws her sword. Black Knight fires a string of dark energy blasts at Riskey, who ducks and shoots them out of the air with her pistol. Black Knight runs over and shoulder rams her and falls up with an upward swing of his shovel. Riskey gets knocked into the air as Black Knight flies up with a gust from his wings and slams his shovel down on Riskey, who blocks with her sword, swings it to the side, causing Black Knight to fly back. Riskey pulls out her cannon and fires it at the Black Knight, and it hits him in the chest, launching him into Riskey's ship. He stands back up as Riskey hops up onto her ship, and Black Knight stares at Riskey, who charges straight at him full speed, charging into him. Black Knight grabs her by the shoulders and tries to push her back and stand his own ground, but he starts to slide back. Black Knight starts spinning as he throws her into the crow's nest of the ship. The Black Knight jumps up and slams his shovel straight down towards Riskey, who stops him with his sword and shoots him in the helmet point blank with her pistol. The blast causes the helmet to shake as it rings through the Black Knight's ears. Riskey draws her sword and spin slashes at Black Knight. She follows up with a downward slash at Black Knight, who blocks with his shovel blade and launches out a series of dark magic blasts at Riskey. She slides back pretty injured as the Black Knight runs over and slashes at Riskey, who blocks and knocks the shovel from his hands. She then catches it and shoves it straight through the neck of Black Knight, removing his head. Our winner is Riskey Boots, and this match is pretty close. But Riskey kind of repeats the Shantae vs. Shovel Knight formula, because they've either have the same feats or have fought their respective opponent, which means this really ends up being a repeat. But allow me to explain. Riskey's defeated the living pirate ship and a large tower-sized monster, but more importantly, she's fought Shantae, who's in the bad end of the game of Half Genie Hero, destroys the Genie Realm to save it from corruption, which is a planet-level feat, as the Genie Realm protects the planet, and when corrupted, it risks destroying the planet. So Riskey can scale right up to this level, as she fought Shantae seconds before she did this feat, meaning she didn't get stronger beforehand. So that puts Riskey at a planet level. Now, Black Knight has really only fought Spectre Knight, and more importantly, Shovel Knight. Shovel Knight has fought Kratos and the Enchantress, and the Enchantress could cover the entire map in a storm, which is impressive. And while Shovel Knight has fought Kratos, it's unfair to scale him all the way to Kratos, as we don't know where in Kratos' journey he was taken from, and he only uses Blades of Chaos. But let's say we do scale him all the way to Kratos, and we allow Black Knight to scale to Shovel Knight all the way. This would be continent level at its best, and that's not enough to compete with Riskey Boots' planet level scaling to Shantae. So maybe you can take the win with speed, you're probably wondering. Well, wrong. You see, Riskey can dodge lightning and gunfire, and lightning, as I mentioned, which is the big one, and Black Knight can also dodge lightning, so they're dead even when it comes to speed. And unlike Shantae vs. Shovel Knight, this match, Riskey Boots and Black Knight don't have much equipment or powers. So this match, really, Black Knight doesn't bring any weapons or relics that can give him an edge, whereas Riskey Boots has some pretty important items. Now, it's not to say that Black Knight is completely outmatched in Arsenal, as his shovel blade will be useful in combat, and his armor will definitely be useful, but he doesn't have anything like the Phase Locket that could get him out of any sticky situations. Really, this isn't a matchup that the Black Knight can win. With Riskey having a large strength and durability advantage and being dead even in speed, Riskey has to claim victory. Looks like the Black Knight just dug his own grave. Our winner is Riskey Boots.
Next time on Combo Breaker.
So this match is one I've been planning for a little while. haven't quite gotten to do it just yet because it was weird. But their backstories are literally the exact freaking same. Just like, I'm gonna tell you their backstory, you tell me who's fighting. So it's, each one of them was banished from their home for, not using their powers correctly or just being irresponsible and shit like that. Then, when they went to a new planet, which happened to be Earth for both of them, they met some people, learned, oh hey, maybe I can use my powers for good, and then got access to their weapons and powers back, and then, saved the world, stayed on Earth, became a good guy, whatever. In case it wasn't 100% clear yet, I'm doing Star Butterfly versus Thor Odinson. First of all, let me thank you all for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and share this to any friends you know who like versus debates. And, tell me what you think of the next match. Give me your predictions, maybe suggest matches in the comments, and they might happen.